Callum, it's trophy day up next, but the matter of Aberdeen to face first in the Scottish Premiership's final game. How are you looking forward to the day?
Yeah, of course. You know, there'll be a good atmosphere in the stadium. Supporters, quite rightly so, will come and a bit of a celebration. You know, so it's important that while the game's happening, then we stay focused and carry out the job that we're being asked to do with the manager. Give the crowd something to cheer and celebrate. And then obviously once the game's finished, then we can celebrate what's been a brilliant season.
You've spoken in the last year, ranking last year's trophy day as one of the best moments in your career. What is it about that moment, lifting the trophy, that is so special, Callum?
I think it's just a combination of all your hard work every day, the sacrifices that we make. It takes a lot of concentration, a lot of mental strength to go into these games and be asked to win every 3 days. So it takes a lot out of you physically and mentally. The boys will tell you, anybody you speak to will tell you. So it's a demanding schedule, for probably 10, 11 months of the season where your total focus is on winning football matches, and obviously that's what we love to do. But it's when you get to lift that trophy after 38 games and call yourself a champion, then that's all the hard work and dedication. That's the gratitude that you get from it, and there's no better feeling in the world for a footballer to go and win the league and lift that trophy above your head.
You've had a few trophy days in your career at Celtic. Does it feel real that it's now you that gets to lift that trophy after those years watching Scott do it?
Yeah, exactly. He got pretty good at it while he was here, and hopefully I'll do the same. But to do it back to back, and the first year was a real emotional year for myself as well, and to go and come back and ask the lads to go and do it again, and this group to go and repeat the success that they had is something that I'm equally as proud of as well. So when we get up on that podium and lift the trophy, then it's been a huge collective effort for all the players, all the staff, everybody in the club. I'm fortunate that I'm the one that gets to lift it first.
Let's look back on the season. Are there any moments that stick out with you as pivotal to going on to win the championship?
You think back to probably the Hearts 4-3 game, Dundee United at home when we score late. We concede late and then we score late, and that's champion stuff. The game at St Johnstone as well, we concede late and we go straight up the pitch and score. It's a huge character within the group to go and do that. Maybe Aberdeen at Pittodrie as well. Coming back for the winter break, we had a decent lead at that point, but if you drop points in that game, then it can kind of turn, and there's sort of 6 months of football to play, and to go and to get the winner that day, just keeps you moving along, and then I think we really sort of hit our stride at that point in terms of performances. So all those little moments, and we probably speak about them last year as well, Tony's header at Ross County, all these things that just seem to galvanise the group at the right time, and I think we've been in football long enough to know that those are the little moments that can make the difference.
For yourself, you've been nominated for Player of the Year awards. How do you think you've performed this season?
Yeah, I think I've done well. The guys that get nominated is just purely off the back of how well the team have done. You're playing in a successful team, scoring a lot of goals, keeping a lot of clean sheets, winning a lot of games. So it then sort of allows the individuals within that and within the team structure to look good. Quite rightly so, Kyogo's picked up every award going, which he absolutely deserves. He's probably been the difference in quite a lot of the games for us. So no, it's always nice to be nominated, but as always, my whole focus at this football club is to make sure that this club wins matches and wins trophies, and I try and do my bit within that to steer everybody in the right direction. So as much as personal performance is good, my job and my worry is always the collective and trying to push this club to success.
You just touched on Kyogo, over 30 goals, over 50 overall. What have you made of him, and what's it like to play with him?
Yeah, he's honestly sensational. Coming in sort of unknown, completely unknown to basically European football, and to come in and do what he's done at the level, with the attitude that he's shown, the way that he goes about his business, the way that he is as a person as well. He's he's such a nice person. You know, he never ever walked past anybody without saying hello to them. And then, you know, he goes on the pitch and he's got this kind of killer mentality, which you need in elite sport. So he's been honestly unbelievable. I don't think I can speak highly enough of him.
Just finally, Callum, got to ask you about James Forrest. He's going to have a testimonial after 13 incredible years at this club. You've played with him for so many years. I'm sure you've got some stories. What's your thoughts on that for James?
Yeah, well overdue, to be honest, as well. Obviously the COVID stuff sort of kicked in, you know, kind of around that time as well, which has probably postponed it a little bit. But you know, for a guy to score that amount of goals, create that amount of goals, do it on a consistent basis, again, with the personality that he is, you know, what a person to have around the building, kind of setting an example for new players coming in. You know, this is how to be a successful Celtic player, this is how to conduct yourself. You know, he's a total professional, and he kind of shows the way for the young lads and new lads coming in as well. So, you know, hugely important part of the club's success, and only right that we acknowledge that in the best way possible.